Ready? Start. It gives me immense pleasure to launch the awareness and outreach programs of National Legal Service Authority being organized as a part of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav to commemorate 75 years of India's independence. We know that our freedom struggle was led by many great lawyers who also strived to make our society more progressive. They envisioned a society based on justice, liberty, equality, and fraternity. These fundamental principles have been enshrined in our Constitution. Since independence, we have made substantial progress in realizing our constitutional goals. But a lot of work remains to be done to reach the destinations identified by our founding fathers. I commend NALSA for its vision to promote as inclusive legal system to ensure fair and meaningful justice to marginalized and disadvantaged sections. I am glad that NALSA is working towards our constitutional objective of providing equal and barrier-free access to justice. I compliment also NALSA for launching this awareness drive on Gandhi Jayanti. Mahatma Gandhi is a symbol of service to humanity, including services to help the downtrodden get justice. Earlier this morning, I went to Rajghat and paid my respect to Mahatma Gandhi. More than 125 years ago, Gandhi ji had set certain examples which are relevant to the entire legal fraternity even today. In this first major case is South Africa. Gandhi ji suggested the parties to seek a compromise. Out of court, the parties agreed on an arbitrator who heard the case and decided in favor of Gandhiji's client. This resulted in a heavy financial burden on the other party. Gandhiji convinced his own client to permit the losing party to make payments in easy installments over a very extended period. Consequently, both the parties felt relieved by that settlement. Prior to the settlement, the cost of litigation was harming both the parties. That experience reinforced Gandhiji's opinion that out-of-court settlements were preferable to litigation. He followed this approach throughout his legal practice of 2 decades before devoting himself full-time to pursuit of political, social and spiritual goals. Gandhiji had a flourishing legal practice with handsome income as a lawyer in South Africa, but he did a lot of pro bono work to help the poor. Gandhiji had said, and a true lawyer in one who places truth and service in the first place and the emoluments of the profession in the next place only. indentured laborers in South Africa looked up to Gandhiji for taking up their cause with the authority and in the courts. Gandhiji helped them without charging any fees. After returning to India in 1915 and watching rich lawyers earning at the cost of poor litigants, Gandhiji wrote, and the best legal talent must be available to the poorest at reasonable rates. I feel that this advice of Bapu should be followed by the legal fraternity, especially designated senior advocates in Supreme Court and High Courts. Such advocates should earmark a certain part of their time to provide pro bono services to people from the weaker sections. When I suggest this, I have in my mind eminent lawyers like the late Ashok Sen, a former Union Law Minister who guided me during my days as a lawyer and inspired me to provide pro bono service to people from the weaker sections. I have always felt indebted to him for his invaluable guidance. I wish more and more lawyers followed his passion for pursuit of justice for everyone. I have been told that through alternative dispute resolution mechanism, legal services authorities have helped in resolution of millions of cases every year. For this hopeful intervention, I convey my appreciation to every member of the nearly 3,000 National Law Services institutions across the country. I am happy to know that many of them are concerned only online with this program, right down to the taluka level, along with beneficiaries of legal services. I am told that with a multi-stakeholder approach, paralegal, volunteers, Anganwadi and ASA workers and administration's personnel are also being involved in this legal services outreach. I am sure that they will make meaningful contribution in making access to justice easier for our weaker sections. Special efforts to reach people in the rural and furlong areas, including tribal population, are highly commendable. This effort gives practical expression to those lines of Nalsa Dem song which we heard a little earlier. This noble initiative of bringing justice to the doorsteps of people is much needed for us to become a truly just and fair society. Instead of thinking of themselves as generous providers of legal aid, members of the legal services institutions should operate from the mindset of dutiful providers of legal services to the people of India. Our ancient tradition highlighted the need for equal access to justice. It condemned what was called Matsya Nyaya, which means the big fish eats the smaller fish.